Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is Friday Night Smackdown, and we are live tonight from Kraken headquarters. And we are glad to have you here with us tonight. We know tonight's Smackdown is going to be wide open. We got more Bloodline stuff going on. We got more fallout between Solo and Paul Heyman, and then Tama Tonga. We just got some Taco Bell, so it's even going to get better. I mean, the party has arrived. We got family here tonight. It's a good night. It's a good night. Oh, I can't wait. Monday Night Raw is gonna be fire.
Then,
Now,
now, forever. Together.
all right, here we go. I think we're gonna start with some Bloodline stuff.
WWE Universe, welcome to the
Oh, we ain't gonna start with what I thought we were.
blue collar town with a rich history in pro wrestling, called home by legends from San Martino to Angle and some of the most passionate fans in the world. With the WWE Draft looming tonight for the
Yeah,
first
WWE
time
Draft
since
is
becoming
looming
a
as
fan
well.
at WrestleMania. Bayley defends her
First time we'll
newly
get to see
won
Bayley
WWE Women's Championship.
defending tonight.
A former women's champion in her own right, also riding a wave of momentum from
I don't think that'll be
WrestleMania
what starts
victory,
us.
Naomi. Tonight, friendship will be set aside in the name of
It
glory
shouldn't be.
in our main event. From a sold-out PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, PA, this is Friday Night Smackdown.
Good old Pittsburgh.
Sponsored
Good Lord.
by Progressive,
I just took
a
that
trip
trip to
protection
Pittsburgh to be.
auto, and more.
Alright, what we starting with? Oh boy, it's LA Knight. We're getting the number one contender out the way first. The Megastar.
The following contest is scheduled
For one fall.
and the winner will face the American Nightmare,
Cody Rhodes.
for the
Dude.
undisputed WWE Championship at Backlash.
Okay, so he is officially
From Los Angeles,
the undisputed. He is no longer the universal, or the undisputed universal champion.
away tonight, LA Knight has a massive opportunity in front of him. But let's take a look at how the Megastar arrived at this point.
Yeah, this is last Friday.
He arrived there by kicking ass.
Between Bobby Lashley,
So we're LA Knight fan.
and LA Knight, and just
If
as
you can't
Santos
tell.
Escobar began outmaneuvering the Almighty, there was the Megastar to pounce with a BFT, getting himself one step closer to becoming number one contender for Cody Rhodes' undisputed WWE Championship.
We are moments away from
Alright,
a
let's go. Here comes
WrestleMania
AJ
rematch to crown the new number one
Styles.
contender. But it will not be easy for LA Knight.
You don't want none.
My lord, he got a ton of pyros. He got a ton of pyros here recently.
218 pounds, the phenomenal
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, a superstar who has been to the top of the WWE mountain, but last week, AJ Styles' path was just as difficult as the megastar.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Yeah, last week the way AJ Styles ended it and hit that daggone Styles clash with Ray on the Kevin, that was a good ending. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think AJ was gonna win it though.
Leading to tonight a grudge match, rematch from WrestleMania, where if possible the stakes are even higher.
Well, Wade, I'm going to ask you flat out, despite the stakes, who needs this match more?
Well, the obvious answer to me is AJ Styles. I think he's going to have a mental breakdown if he doesn't win tonight. But the flip side of that is we're all washed up one day, and LA Knight, for all his hoopla, for all his fans.
Fantastic. If you're in the chat, what you mean he hit a frog splash? He hit a Styles clash with Ray onto Kevin Owens, bro. Oh, here we go. It's a stand down, middle of the ring. Which ego is going to bend? Here we go. Quick tie up. LA Knight got him back into the corner. Here we go.
If you're AJ Styles and you were humiliated at WrestleMania less than 2 weeks ago by LA Knight, how do you compartmentalize?
We got Little Flair as the ref. Good kick to the gut there by AJ. Pull of the hair. Here we go. Good hair tie up. Side headlock by LA Knight. Got, of course, who's winning? Who will be the one to challenge? Oh, there we go, back and forth. Oh, tried the drop kick and no. Bow, boot to the mouth. Clothesline. Here we go. LA Knight is on fire.
So well at this point, and it shows.
Defiant LA Knight dumping Styles outside of the ring right here in front of us.
Hi, gentlemen, how you doing?
Doing great.
Yeah.
I don't know if AJ's going to be able to
Good
compartmentalize
Lord.
WrestleMania, but he may have just forgotten it outright. Face first, yet again.
There we go.
LA Knight is
The
on a
face
roll in this
off
number
of
one
the
contender.
announce table.
Simply one-way traffic from the off, and this could be a short and very bad night for AJ.
You're right, Styles has barely been able to get out of the gate, but
God, my, that's not what he needed.
To
be honest.
To re-enter the ring first. And what do you make of this new vicious side we've seen recently from AJ Styles? Wayne?
Up and over. Flipped him over the top.
And rage. I actually spoke to Meech in his
Oh, LA Knight. Oh, there we go. Running drop kick all the way out the ring. LA Knight is on fucking fire. LA Knight. Yeah. My gosh. What a way to start off SmackDown. But, of course, we welcome everyone who is here with us tonight. We are going to have our main event will more than likely be Bayley and Naomi. I think they are going to be I think that'll be a decent match between the two. I don't see there being much of a issue between that match. It'll be a fair fight. I don't think we're going to see any outside interference. If we do, it will be by Tiffany Stratton. She will get a play inside of it, cause a issue, just because her and Naomi currently do have some issues going on. And then we got the fatal four-way match between AOP, Street Profits, Legado della Fantasma, Berto, and Garza, and then the New Catch Republic. The winner of those will be going and facing A Town Down Under. So we will see what other surprises we'll have tonight. Of course, there's a ton of ton of other sports going on as well. You got the daggone NBA playoffs about to start. Baseball's live right now. It's a busy season for sports fans. If you're a sports fan around the world, you got your hands full. But yeah, we're glad you're here with us tonight. Following this, we will be doing a little bit of Q&A for any of the community that wants to hang out with us after the fact. We normally do that after Raw, but we'll go ahead and get that done. But as always, we do have an open poll as well in the community tab for our subscribers and our community members. So, of course, be sure to check those out when you can.
Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, 14,994 fans on hand.
14,940. Oh,
with backlash repercussions. The winner will advance.
Good amount of fans. Good amount of fans. Wow.
Wow. Cody
Yeah.
Rhodes at Backlash
Yeah.
in Lyon, France.
Yeah.
Right now, the megastar LA Knight still in control of AJ Styles.
Oop.
AJ Styles has spent the last 20
Oop.
years beating
Back
the
and forth.
biggest and
Oh,
biggest
gosh.
industry.
What a car wreck in the middle of the ring.
Hard way tonight because
Choo-wee.
LA Knight is giving him nothing.
Hellacious collision between these two.
Oh, wow. In commercial, AJ gave a running knee directly to the head.
With a sliding knee, but at this juncture, it could be either man's matchup.
AJ looks like he is hurting. I mean, just a hurting.
Styles told us a couple of months ago he knows the window of his career at the very top is closing. Old Father Time is undefeated. He has no time to waste. He wants more championships.
LA Knight. LA Knight. I mean, they're behind him. They're behind the Knight.
His career is incomplete until he captures a championship. Obviously not
Boom.
favorite tonight in Pittsburgh.
LA Knight's just a
Yeah.
in this industry. Careers simply aren't
Oh,
supposed to play out like his has.
oh, good.
The veteran Styles
Jab to the throat.
shot.
Slow down LA Knight. Oh,
Progression
back to
of
back.
LA
Here we
Knight.
go.
Phenomenal blitz by Styles. Knight out of the way.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Knight throwing hands with the best
Oh,
of
here
them.
comes the stomp. Yeah. Yeah.
Stomp
Yeah.
daylight
Yeah.
is a phenomenal one.
Perpetual motion machine in full effect.
Wow. There it is. LA Knight, man. He is
No doubt LA
not
Knight
slowing down.
victory over Styles at WrestleMania. But it's all about tonight. Who will earn the coveted #1 contendership for Cody's WWE Championship?
Knight has increasingly proven over the past
How do y'all feel
12
about
months
them
he is
changing
the man
Cody
for pressure moments. The
from
spotlight,
Universal
performances from
Undisputed
the megastar.
Universal
Backlash
to
will
just
take place 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Undisputed
Leon
champion?
France
Look at that athleticism by the Knight. Oh.
into the cover.
1, 2.
And Styles survives.
Not that quick. Not that quick.
260
We could probably see some more surprises from the Bloodline action for sure. From Tonga.
Especially this deep in a matchup, but you already know it's going to take something very special to put away AJ Styles.
Spectacular strength
Kenneth, how have you been? Hope you had a great
displayed by
rest of
Knight.
your week, man.
AJ Styles now appears to be reeling.
Let's go,
This is
Knight.
LA Knight's opportunity.
Oh.
Styles escapes out the back.
Wow, big
Right
elbow.
on the chin stops the megastar.
Powers of recovery. But AJ Styles.
Beautiful. Beautiful moonsault drop. 1, 2.
And Knight keeps
Woo!
this match alive.
That is part of the problem when you're competing against an AJ Styles. You simply do not have the time to shake off the cobwebs.
Look at that moonsault straight into a reverse DDT.
Styles offense, the moonsault into the inverted DDT, driving LA
Inverted,
Knight
reversed,
straight
backwards,
down the
inside out.
to prevent
It was
LA
special.
Knight from winning this one just yet.
Look at panic in the eyes of LA Knight just then.
Styles could be thinking about a Styles clash.
Yep,
AJ
next
wants to
Friday
get this
and
AJ.
Monday.
But Knight bulldozes AJ into a neutral corner.
Yeah, if there's one
The
move
draft
you've
will be
got to
nice
score
as
against
well.
AJ,
Oh,
it's the Styles
quick
clash.
roll up. 1, 2.
Oh my goodness.
Woo, about got a count of 3.
Second from Styles, headed to France.
Pele kick.
Straight to the temple. The
Come on,
megastar
LA.
is rocked.
The deeper this match goes, Wade, who do you give the edge to?
It's
Up
gonna
and
be
over.
AJ.
Here we go, setting him up for phenomenal form.
Perhaps for that phenomenal forearm.
Here it comes.
Good move out the way. Good pick up. Wow, power slam. There it is, the LA Knight elbow. Drop him down, send him home.
LA Knight can taste it. Can Knight finish the job and challenge Cody Rhodes at Backlash? Could be a BFT in AJ's near
Blunt
future.
force trauma.
Here it comes.
Nope, nope, nope.
Smart veteran instincts from AJ.
Here we go.
About to taste the death knell in this matchup and turning it around.
Styles hanging Knight next
Poked him in the eye.
I think. Referee unsighted.
Oh, good lord.
Styles into the cover.
1, 2, 3.
AJ's the #1 contender.
Wow, off an eye poke?
Here's your winner.
Alright, we'll give it to AJ.
Phenomenal AJ Styles. Perhaps experience was the difference tonight. Perhaps AJ Styles just
It's
needed
wild
to win a
though.
little
That's
bit
wild. LA Knight was the one that were behind. Maybe we need to start a We Want LA movement, just like they did for Cody, and it'll change things. That's crazy.
Performance from AJ who gets his desire.
There it is, 2
Now
weeks
official.
from
The American
Saturday, I
Nightmare
do
will
believe.
defend against the phenomenal one at Backlash in Lyon.
Well, roll on, Leon, France. We have a matchup.
Okay.
Cody Rhodes gets his first challenger, and what a phenomenal night that is going to be just over 2 weeks' time.
Well, as much as we're looking forward to Backlash, I want to look back at WrestleMania for a moment because we mentioned Cody Rhodes. How about the man who was dethroned, the tribal chief Roman Reigns? In the wake of WrestleMania, the bloodline...
We still ain't heard from Roman.
Would there be consequences? Would there be repercussions? Well, last week, we got an answer that just left us with more questions.
Tonight, by orders of the tribal chief, the bloodline offers no excuses about what happened at WrestleMania. Finished the story!
You're not invited. There's a broom closet down there.
There are consequences to losing.
There's huge consequences.
We accept accountability. But like a phoenix rising from the ashes, your tribal chief.
No, Paul.
Losing and winning matters. So that means consequences need change. I'm my brother. I love you.
Bye.
That's Tamatonga!
And the son of Haku, who has been wrecking shop in Japan for years. The consequences for failure at WrestleMania.
Wow.
I love you.
calling the shots now.
Oh, it's most definitely Solo at the moment. Look at Solo. Solo in a two-piece suit.
Whoa. Solo? Nice threads.
Wise man, meet the newest member of the bloodline, my MFT.
MFT? What is what?
Solo. I say
Is
this
Kevin
to you.
Owens here?
Probably.
Is Kevin Owens here?
I presume he is. If he is, he's most likely inside the locker room. The show's already started.
Then take me to him.
Okay? It's this way.
What does he mean by that? With
After all
I'm
the
confused on where.
and all the miles,
What are we looking at here with them two?
all the Seinfeld shows,
That's
sold out seats.
okay.
Now, it's all about to change.
I mean, we'll see where it goes.
Time for the WWE Draft. Are you ready?
That's Hilda Vanderkoy. She controls.
So, does anyone in the chat know what he meant by that when he's talking about Tomatonga? I think it is my TFT. I don't know what he meant. Like, I'm so confused. Like, he didn't call him his right hand man. Didn't call him his help. Nope. What does he truly mean by that? Is this TFT, TMT? Yeah. With the draft next Friday and Monday, all prediction videos are live. Who do y'all have moving where? Also, we're gonna be doing like a live NFL draft watch along for day Thursday. Yeah, and then Friday we'll be keeping everybody up to date. So it's Friday's gonna be wild. We're gonna go ahead and get us a poll for tonight's show up and going as well. Here we
Sunday
go.
on Fox, the stars of NASCAR head to Talladega for the biggest thrill ride of the year. The pre-show kicks things off at 2 Eastern.
Oh,
and the green
NASCAR,
flag flies
boy.
at 3 Eastern, Sunday on Fox. Well, tonight, Friday Night Smackdown is in Pittsburgh, PA, but our Raw roster and many of the other superstars are currently touring the United Kingdom.
Yes,
oh wow.
Everywhere you go, the UK fans, as always, bringing the heat, bringing the noise. Cody Rhodes actually texted me earlier today from London saying it's the best tour he has ever been a part of. Thank you to all the fans across the UK for making this once again so successful. Banger show after banger show, and we will be hearing from Cody Rhodes later tonight now that he knows his challenger at Backlash in 2 weeks' time, AJ Styles, has been confirmed. So that is coming up from Cody Rhodes later on tonight here on SmackDown.
But on this side of the pond, the stars are out tonight at Friday Night SmackDown. The Pittsburgh Steelers
Oh,
in the
good old
house.
Pitts.
Jackson, Cam Hayward, Alex Highsmith, Nick Herbig, Keanu Benton, all representing the black and gold. Cam waving around that beautiful Pittsburgh Steelers WWE Championship. Available
It is
at
nice.
WWE Shop. Get yourself one.
Stars out in force here on SmackDown, but right now let's send it up to SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis, who is in ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome SmackDown General Manager Nick.
Here comes our new tag champs.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Allow me to
I'm hoping they look a little
introduce
different.
the Chief Content Officer of WWE,
Paul
Triple H.
Love it. Play the game. Wow.
$14,994 fans welcoming the WWE Universe to the Triple H era.
Oh, the Triple H era is the best thing that probably could have happened.
Yeah, it's a new era, Corey, but some things will always remain the same, and when Motorhead hits the airwaves...
Oh, yeah, the code. QR code, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go hunting. Don't worry, we will be paying attention to what's going on. Hold on. Oh, Triple H, boy.
On the heels of the biggest,
That's so
most
many.
epic, history-making, record-breaking, epic, unbelievable WrestleMania of all time. We are here tonight, sold out, 15,000 strong, Pittsburgh, PA. So let me say, welcome to SmackDown. I just want to take a second to say that I think that Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis are both doing an incredible job at leading their respective brands into the future.
Absolutely.
because of both of you, thank you very much. The future is very bright, but when you talk about that future, you have to talk about the history you made coming into that future.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that when history is made, it is represented here in a way befitting of those that make it. So Nick, if you would, bring our champions out here.
Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller.
But you've got no choice but to accept it on the grandest stage of them all. In a six-pack ladder match.
So while they're coming down the ring, this photo is odd.
Two of the more polarizing superstars on the roster. You cannot deny the ability.
And there's nothing else with this QR code. No video this week.
Humble WrestleMania victors of all time. Gloating arrogance.
SmackDown trending #1 in the U.S. on X.
Wow, this is huge. Monday, you got to award the second place championships to Awesome Truth. That's what's up. And now tonight, you both have the honor to present the real winners at WrestleMania, A-Town Down Under, with our new championships.
Hey, and speaking of truth, didn't he say that you were a magician?
Magician, there he is.
Well, I gotta say, Mr. Magician, I don't know what kind of magic trick you got up your sleeve to make us look better than we already do.
It's impossible, lad.
Well,
You have no idea.
with that said, congratulations on
Congratulations,
becoming
100%.
tag team champions. So let me show you what you will wear going forward, and let me announce that from now on you will be known as the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Oh, that looks old school.
Wow! That's a superstar championship, lad.
Those look like some old school titles right there. Oh yeah, the heels, man. They're true heels.
Let me make this crystal clear. You two ever pop off at the mouth and disrespect him like that again, I'll show you a real magic trick, and I'll make A-Clown Down Under disappear permanently.
A-Clown Down Under. See, that's how I felt at WrestleMania.
Oh, thank you. Now, if you two want to focus on comedy and not wrestling, well then one of these teams is going to make these titles disappear really quick too, because the Fatal 4-Way match for the #1 contendership, well, that starts right now.
Now.
Let's go. Nick Aldis promised to find some challengers for the new champs last week, wasting no time.
The body can.
For the Street Profits, Bobby Lashley and B.
I wouldn't be mad if they won it. I just don't know if they can with what everything's going on with them and AOP.
Introducing first, accompanied by B-Pad and the almighty Bobby Lashley, Montez Ford, and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
Nick Aldis simply not here for the clowning at all.
No, he don't like a little bit of that clowning.
We already found out who the #1 contender for Cody Rhodes' WWE Championship. Who will be the #1 contenders for the new WWE Tag Team Championship? And beautiful championships they are, I must say, Wade.
Wow, sparkling.
They look like some old tag team titles.
Down look even better, and that's not easy to do. Those boys look good.
I mean, Waller in theory looked great before, but those championships, those might be my favorite yet.
Just add a little more bling to these two. And yeah, they're going to shove it down everyone's throats. I've got no doubt. They will be joining us on commentary here.
You don't get better than that.
Catch Republic!
About to find out what it means to be the hunted here in WWE. Next, Tyler Bate and the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne, New Catch
Republic!
Dunne and Bate, the New Catch Republic, have been on a tear in recent weeks, coming up just short at WrestleMania. But WrestleMania is in the rear view mirror. The new #1 contenders for the WWE Tag Team Championships will be named in a fatal four-way match as the New Catch Republic, the Street Profits, Legado del Fantasma, and AOP collide live next on Friday Night SmackDown.
New Catch. Those tag titles though, they look like some old school, like early WWE Smackdown tag titles. Hold on. That photo. Okay, so the QR code this week is a photo. And that photo looks so familiar. I can't figure that one out. Those are nice titles. Hold on. Yeah, those are the old SmackDown. I mean, they were called World Wrestling Championship, but they are almost identical. But Julia. Of course, we'll get a comparison of the two up as soon as we can. Oh, here we go.
Because I am committed to making an impact to kids around the world.
Because I get to see the smiles on kids' faces when they need it most.
This was my best day ever.
WWE is partnering with Make-A-Wish this April to recruit 1 million wishmakers to help grant more life-changing wishes to kids.
Anyone can help make a wish come true.
Join me by becoming a wishmaker at wishmaker.org.
Wishmaker.org.
Welcome
Naomi!
to Friday Night Smackdown. I'm standing by with Naomi. And Naomi, last week you defeated Tiffany Stratton for the opportunity to face Bayley for her title tonight. But do you feel like you and Bayley's friendship could get in the way of your chance at the WWE Women's Championship?
No, of course not. Bayley,
I think
my
it is.
sister, I love her. She needed my help in her fight against Damage Control. I was more than happy to give it to her. We got that out the way. But in no way am I going to let friendship get in the way of this amazing opportunity that I have here tonight. It's been over 2 years since my last singles championship match here on SmackDown. And there is nothing that I'm going to let get in the way of me making the most of this moment tonight. Now, last week, I made a little Tiffy time feel the glow. And I want to keep that same energy rolling tonight. I look forward to the WWE draft next week, where I will walk in listed as the new WWE Women's Champion.
Well, thank you, Naomi. Well, as you heard, she does not think friendship is going to be an issue in her title match tonight, but we'll find out when she takes on Bayley for the WWE Women's Championship.
There might be an issue.
From a sold-out PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, PA, this is Friday Night Smackdown on Fox. Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. And Wade, as we just saw, the WWE Women's Championship match still to come later tonight. But on tap immediately, a fatal four-way to declare the new #1 contenders for the brand new WWE Tag Team Champions, A-Town Down Under. Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, who we'll hear from in just a moment as our guest commentators for the duration of this one.
Man, I cannot take my eyes off those new championships.
I like those titles.
Absolutely resplendent.
Here we go. AOP.
Under.
And their opponents, accompanied by Scarlett, Paul Ellery, and Karrion Kross, representing the Final Testament, April, Rizal, the authors of pain. Theory, Waller, first things first, congratulations on the victory at WrestleMania. It's nice to see you back at work. I know you guys took a little time for yourselves in the interim.
Well, look at this four-way match. They were struggling for any superstars around, so they had to bring us out here, give us some championships, and bring some entertainment to this match.
Well, you can't possibly be implying that you would be anything close to excited to have to step in the ring and turn away the challenge of AOP. Over 600 pounds of pure destruction. That doesn't give you a
Dude,
little
AOP would demolish me.
I don't want to fight those guys. I'm being honest right now. Theory?
Hey, everybody here is just lucky that the real superstars showed up this week.
Agreed.
All right, well, allow me to ask the real superstars, do you have a preference as to which of these four teams would be the first to step up to the plate?
As I said, as long as it's not AOP, but you know, we're bringing these titles, we're bringing the championships back to prominence here on SmackDown, so we don't care who it is. We're the real superstars around here, and we're going to prove it.
Montez Ford of the Street Profits starting things off against Tyler Bate of the New Catch Republic. Certainly a unique clash of styles here. Bad news. What's the secret in a fatal four-way environment like this with a tag team?
It's quite simply a smash and grab type of affair. It's going to be people swinging at you from every single direction. If you get a minimal opportunity to go for a pin, you better take it.
Tyler Bate utilizing, cover here.
He hurt me.
Tyler Bate utilizing the British strong style, cover by Ford. Bate
Quick pins, quick pins.
Once again, utilizing this technical mastery. Pinning combination, shoulders down.
Look at all these guys. They're so motivated, so inspired.
Both superstars with the same idea.
Well, a lot of people would say
these two are very good in the ring together for sure.
Multi-team ladder match. There's a large element of a luck in that victory. A lot of people would say you two are lucky to be the champion.
How do you spell that word?
I'm not saying.
I don't even know how to spell it because there's no luck in my resume.
What we need to be spelling right now is Legado del Fantasma as Angel and Humberto take control of this one. Double team.
Oh.
Montez Ford's bicuspids just ended up in the 5th row.
I think his tooth is right.
Knocked him out the park. 1, 2, no.
Be real too. The tag division on SmackDown is stacked right now. Absolutely stacked.
It is stacked.
Take another look at the running knee by Angel. And here comes Angelo Dawkins of the Street Profits, flying back elbow. Of course, in a fatal 4-way environment, you can tag a member of any other team, but of course you put your own team at risk.
Oh my! There's a competitor in this kind of match. Everywhere you look, there are fresh opponents lying in wait to attack.
Wow, AOP about to be dominant the whole time.
Can AOP grab the #1 contendership?
Yeah, how do we feel with them new tag titles? Do we like the tag titles? Do we hate the tag titles? That's the question of the night. Oh, it did not do what I needed to. Alright, yeah, we're back. We're back. We apologize. Having to. Okay. We're working on trying to get some stuff moving.
Match with the winners becoming the #1 contenders for the WWE Tag Team Championships, currently held by Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, our guests at ringside at this time. Gentlemen, I've got to ask, this deep into the matchup, have you been impressed yet by any of your potential competition?
These guys are very talented, but Corey, I have a question because these Steelers guys behind me, they don't know what a championship is. Do you want to tell them what it is? Because I'm a champion.
I mean, we won 6 here in the city.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
We know a thing about them or two, but right now Rizar in complete control of Montez Ford. Backbreaker applied in the center of the ring, which is a smart strategy. You want to stay as centrally located in the ring as possible because anybody on the outside can tag themselves in at any given moment.
Absolutely, and you can tag out with any team. The key point is, though, if you're not legal in the matchup, you cannot win. Your team cannot become #1 contenders. You can only lose. So it's a balancing act of staying fresh and staying in the match at the same time.
The Bruiserweight Pete Dunne going to be legal for the New Catch Republic. Double teams happening right now. Rizar being...
There we go. Good double team work. Like New Catch. Wow, big German suplex. Here we go. Bailey's winning from Draco Supreme. Oh,
taking the opportunity.
we'll see. That's what we hope for. But oh, there it was. The German suplex clothesline.
The New Catch Republic are rolling, but Rezar is back.
Oh, you messed up, Pete.
Oh.
Got Rezar on the jaw. The big man on spaghetti legs.
No way.
Ain't no way he's picking him up. No way. You a strong, big strong boy, but you ain't that big strong. Oh, super kick. Injagores.
Basically 3 teams on 1 at this point. And that is a smart
Oh my lord, it's gonna take 4. Gosh. He's gonna spin him. Oh, jeez. Hey, he got 1 spin in. Let's give it to him. 1 spin. Here we go. All of them out there.
Dawkins in forward now. Surveying the scene, trying to figure out their next move. This is an unfamiliar sight for Angelo Dawkins now. Joining Tyler Bate in the high rent district.
This looks dangerous. I just simply
Oh my lord, this is never good. This right here, never good, chat, never good.
Championships look. They are very shiny. All these guys, they want.
Sweet Lord have mercy.
We are moments away from catastrophe. Berto just tagged himself in. Berto's legal.
Ah, that's 1 set of slams.
sickening landing of a mass of humanity is about to get even worse.
Oh, sweet Lord, he's gonna fly. And not the way he wants to.
Tyler Bate onto the rest of the field.
So desperate for the Grayson Waller rub. Look what they'll go through together.
Angel perched on the top.
Good Lord. Oh! 1, 2. Good save, good save. That was really close. I ain't gonna lie.
Every competitor in the match completely laid out.
There's a little, I think it sounds like a little kid in the front row chanting, "This is awesome." That's how you know WWE is exciting.
Number 1 contenders dueling ankle locks. Dunn and Bate both cinching in ankle lock submissions on Angel and Berto of Legado del Fantasma.
You know, the work we put in, the sacrifice we put in, all the hard work, they have to go through this. They have to get to our level.
Okay, chat, so we just got informed from our ex-Twitter account that there is a video hidden inside that photo from WWE. There's a bird. What is it at? Hold on, what did he say it was at? There's a small bird near the center. Touch it to play a video. Whoa, where? Oh, it's right here. Right there it is. Open the eyes. Oh. Oh, there was a date in it. Oh, we can. Okay, so there's like a child, but I set them free for the mirror clay. Can we slowly go through the video? No. In their eyes. So chat, this new video for Uncle Howdy is absolutely wild. While you did nothing. Oh, come on. Right here's the date. Oh, come on, blow back up. Get back to the big size. Oh. It's longitude and latitude. Hold on. I don't know where the bar is at to rewind it. You can't. I gotta rewatch it again. I got time. Okay, there's like an ultrasound of a child. I set them free. So ultrasound of a child. Hold on. The last person to work with Bray Wyatt has currently been out on leave because she had a child. Talking about Alexa Bliss. I opened their eyes. There's a picture of her eye. She did nothing. Oh, hold on. We're back to the show.
The new WWE Tag Team Champions. We'll find out in this fatal four-way match. And tonight's Friday Night Smackdown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive. We are joined at ringside at commentary by Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. And gentlemen, as this match progresses, the two of you don't seem to be getting any more nervous than you were at the outset.
I hate when they do this.
We're undefeated tag team champions. I'm undefeated at WrestleMania. Austin Theory, he wins championships every WrestleMania. Why are we worried about these guys?
Yeah, why are we worried?
Okay, so on my Twitter account, one of the members said the coordinates are of a cave in which 5 people were trapped.
Grayson, you claim that you are greater than the Undertaker. Please explain that.
That's a fact.
You know the 3 WrestleMania goats? Me, Michael Cole, and Snooki.
Look at this superhuman power by Akam, who just power slammed the Bruiserweight, covered by Rizar.
I mean, one consistent throughout this matchup as it has ebbed and flowed.
Longitude and latitude.
Is that AOP have always seemed to regain the upper hand throughout. And that has to concern the tag champs.
These brutal hammer fists.
How do we get him drafted to Raw? We need these guys gone.
Yeah. You guys might get drafted.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
if they're here,
there is so much
From Nick Aldis as well. Although
hidden inside this one.
I just hate the English, you know?
Oh, here we go.
This might do it. The AOP hoisting up the new catch.
Oh, gosh.
Counter, mid-ring collision. Akam and Rizar, both woozy at the moment.
Oh, they're going to team up. Oh, this is what you got to do against this team.
Is this it?
All 14 surveying the situation.
Simply the smartest thing you can do for both survival and ultimately gaining victory.
I swear, I think Legado del Fantasma is going to win this.
This is unfair. These are bad guys teaming up.
Yeah, I mean, that is unfair.
And you're loving every second of it.
AOP has been temporarily eliminated from the equation, but now the Street Profits, the new Catch Republican Angel
what a super
of
kick.
Legado del Fantasma.
Ooh, that was a good shot. Another kick. Ow.
Dropping like flies, and it's big Angelo.
Springboard. Yeah. Gosh. 1. Just a solid count of 1.
You see, if we were in this match, though, this is how it would look. Everybody would be knocked down. They wouldn't be standing.
And then I'd come and sneak in.
Here are those frustrating moments, especially for Legado del Fantasma, just when you see your name up in lights, it gets snatched away.
Berto looking to finish things on behalf of Legado. Dawkins just
God.
puts Berto into oblivion.
Oh, wait.
Tag made.
Oh, wait.
Angelo Dawkins putting Berto in position. Montez Ford from the top rope.
Oh, no. No.
Ow. Blockbuster. 1, 2.
Oh, whoa.
And at the last possible second, the Bruiserweight keeps it going.
Well, it's the second time the Bruiserweight has had to do that, but once again, take a look at the Street Profits connecting perfectly with that elevated blockbuster, only for Pete Dunne right in the nick of time to break things up, keep his team's chances alive.
Look how beautiful this is. All the heart, all the sacrifice.
It's just wild how good these teams are, but we're the best of them.
We are the best.
Are you better than the Bruiserweight at small joint manipulation?
Gosh.
Big joint manipulation.
Snapping fingers.
Quickly, you can move from glory to a hospital bed for Angelo.
Wow, there we go. It's going back and forth yet again.
Montez Ford for the moment. Tyler Bate making the tag. On behalf of the New Catch Republic, the big strong boy.
Up and over. Injaguri.
Angel sent to the outside. Able to catch himself for the moment.
Mass of humanity gathering outside the ring.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, not this again.
Bate and Dunn, perhaps.
Good night. True. Montez is crazy.
Tyler Bate all throwing caution to the wind. For the
They're crazy.
Number
What they'll do, ladies and gentlemen. This is what they'll do.
The side of the ring. Tyler Bate, the first one to stir, desperate to get anybody
Holy shit.
score a victory.
Tyler Bate.
Hey, they're not bleeping out holy shit, y'all. I know that's crazy to get excited about.
If Bate hits this, it's lights out. Inside cradle by Berto.
1, 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a clothesline.
Fantasma suddenly have gained the upper hand.
Tag made, Angel now legal. Double team incoming. Here it comes. MTY. That may do it.
God.
Oh. Rocket shot through the ropes.
Wow, Berto flying around everywhere. Springboard, showboat, moonsault. Beautiful. 1, 2. Oh, God, I think you might have overshot it a little bit, but it's still connected enough.
Just millimeters away from counting the 3.
Talk about needing to keep your head on a swivel in a match like this. You need 2 heads. Dawkins just tagged himself in. Revelation.
Wow, revelation. That's nice. 1, 2, 3. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'd rather have them.
A matchup that swung about 16 different ways, but the Street Profits, who've had a disastrous start to 2024 until things turned around at WrestleMania, they are now the #1 contenders.
Well, all 4 teams left it all in the ring and the ringside area, throwing caution to the wind. Every team came within an eyelash.
That was wild. That was wild right there. Hey, chat. Give it up for the Street Profits. Let's go.
And the Street Profits have earned the #1 contendership and the right to challenge A-Town Down Under, the new WWE Tag Champs, in the future. Well, we're talking about championships. We've got a women's championship match on the way tonight, which is in stark contrast to this past Monday, when the Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley addressed the WWE Universe on Raw. Let's take a look in our progressive match flow.
Match Flow is sponsored by Progressive, a triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more.
This right here was tough.
Obviously, you guys know what's going on right now, yeah? After the attack last week from Liv Morgan, I've now been told that I'm stuck on the bench for quite a few months. Because I have been told that I need to vacate the one thing that means the most to me, my Women's World Championship. This right here, this championship, this means the most.
Hey, no one's happy about this. Unless you're Liv Morgan. Then you're excited. I wonder what's going to be the main event. It's probably going to be Bayley. Yo, Kenneth, what you think of those new titles, man?
Bayley, we just witnessed that incredibly emotional footage of Rhea Ripley having to relinquish her title. But right now, I want to focus on your title. Because tonight, you defend the WWE Women's Championship for the first time against Naomi. Where's your head at right now before this huge match?
Well, after seeing Rhea having to vacate her title on Raw, it makes me appreciate this more. And, you know, I'm focused. It's also made me realize that I'm the only women's champion in the WWE right now, and that's not something that I take for granted, because we all know that with the draft coming up, things are bound to change. And as excited as I am to face my friend Naomi tonight, there's one thing that's not going to change, and that's me as your WWE Women's Champion.
Thank you, Bayley. And indeed, it is set for later on tonight. Bayley going one-on-one with Naomi for the WWE Women's Championship.
Here we go. Little Solo. We do not have an update on Jay or
Listen,
Jimmy.
I'm sorry that we can't find Kevin Owens, but he has to be here. Look at the time. Solo, we're gonna find him. I mean, he has to be somewhere in this locker room. Look at Solo. Solo. I'm not trying to piss you off. Please believe me, the last person on this planet I want to piss off is you. But respectfully, Solo, you're making decisions that are not yours to be made yet. One day, these will all be your exclusive decisions, but not now, not here. These are decisions
For the truck.
that can only be made by one man.
Are you done yet? Are you?
Is your MFT coming with us?
MFT. Well, so
Place for the
he's in the ring.
now, as a new women's world champion will be crowned.
The golden opportunity, the ultimate prize at stake.
Plus, tag in
So it's
on
a battle
championship
royale?
opportunity as Awesome Truth defend their World Tag Team Championships against DIY.
These two teams laying it all on the line.
Raw, Monday, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
Okay. I guess we can. Battle Royale's a little odd. So, as we said, that QR code, if you're just now joining us, we have been doing a lot of research hunting on that new QR code. There is a video. Inside the video takes you to a QR code, to a link, basically, that has longitude and latitude. That's the longitude and latitude is what we'll get ready to look up. Alright, so Chad, I'm gonna give y'all the longitude and latitude as we look it up as well. It's 45.7455 north by 14.4674 east. Yeah. Slovenia? Let's enter it again now. 45.7455 north, 14.4674 Yeah, it's most definitely a cave in the middle of nowhere. It's a cave. Well, it's not in the middle of nowhere. It's a tourist cave.
Ladies
We'll look it up in a minute.
and gentlemen, my name
is Paul Heyman.
I don't know if there is a list of the most brilliant backstage maneuvering politicians in the history of WWE. But if there were such a list, I would have to think that I would be in the top,
up there.
Right? So, permit me, with Solo's permission, to explain to you the backstage politics that's going on right now within the bloodline. The premier act in the history of WWE.
Oh shit. We want Roman. We want Roman. We want Roman. We want Roman.
Ladies and gentlemen, I assure you, as the wise man for your
At the moment, I don't know. Ethan, great question. I truly don't know. I would hope so. You getting Solo suck chance? I think that's what he's getting. Solo sucks.
Last week, I had to lose.
Come on, Solo. This is your moment.
I had to lose a brother. I had to. In order for me to find a new one.
This is your
MFT. Tama Tonga.
I've seen it. That could actually be my family tree. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Kevin's busted. Oh, Kevin's heavy busted.
Kevin Owens needs medical attention.
I mean, heavy busted.
He needed to protect him from Tama Tonga. This man is absolutely ruthless, the son of Haku, who was renowned as the toughest man to ever step foot in this industry. There is no such thing as too far for Tama Tonga. No lengths to which he will not go to accomplish the goal.
Ruthlessly efficient, mercilessly effective.
Walking around like a cyborg.
Kevin Owens needs medical attention. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, dang.
You do that to Kevin Owens, of all people.
Damn, he is
the most
busted.
durable
Busted
guy we
open.
have on the roster.
Owens is hurt badly.
Oh, here we go. Let's go, KO. Let's go.
Defiant in his current state. Someone needs to protect Kevin Owens from himself.
Oh, here we go.
God, taking the fight to Tama Tonga.
Yeah, you're outnumbered, Kevin. Dang. Tama Tonga, well, he ain't no joke. Let's just be first honest with it. There you go.
We know Kevin Owens, if there's oxygen in the body, he's going to keep on swinging very much to his death.
Oh, there's the spike. Wow.
about the whereabouts of Kevin Owens. And now,
Come on, Jamie. Get him off of him. Oh, good Lord.
This guy is just reckless.
Jeez.
Some more help out here.
I remember Haku was wild, boy, but jeez.
Is he not done?
Who's going to stop him?
Tonga, boy.
That's for sure.
We saw this happen last week with the assistance of a steel chair taking out Jimmy Uso. Thank God for all this.
Well, he's like a raging rabid animal.
Solo making a wise decision, calling off his MFT, Tama Tonga.
What have we learned in 2 weeks? Where Tama Tonga goes, carnage swiftly follows.
Last week, Solo had to lose a brother, so in his words, he could gain a new one. Kevin Owens victimized by Solo and Tama Tonga.
Don't approve of the actions of Solo Sikoa, but Tama Tonga is certainly a guy you want on your side.
I don't know if I want Tama Tonga anywhere within 50 yards of me, Wade. The guy's terrifying. You saw what he just did to Kevin Owens.
I certainly don't want him against me, let's put it that way.
Hey, listen. I know I ain't been saying nothing. Tama Tonga that motherfucker, bro. Hey, damn. Let's just be honest. That was...
What is happening within the bloodline?
The bloodline is about to get nasty. And I don't mean like... I mean, they're going to be a force. You thought they were a force to begin with? It's about to get wild. Ethan Solo didn't even lose Jimmy. He was the one. Yeah, I mean, in his eyes, he lost him because he was the one. He was the one that had to call him and make sure that the hit happened. So that I think that's what he's talking about. But either way, if you look at it, I think it's a better outcome. So also going back to what's going on with this QR code stuff, because there's so much going on with that. But so the cave, the cave aspect that takes you to a group of tourists were trapped in a cave and it flooded back in January. Then they were rescued. Cause if you watch the documentary, the Bray Wyatt documentary, I think this is where it could be building from. Hear me out here. On the Bray Wyatt documentary, we hear about how Bo and Bray were doing a whole bunch of like cave stuff and filming videos and having fun, and they really miss being back in the ring. So he could be leading off of that. You know, hey, Uncle Howdy went to a cave. He found the other Wyatt members stuck there. If you watch the video, which we will have it posted, there's inside the video. There's like a picture of like a baby. It looks like an ultrasound picture. That could be symbolism of somebody in the White at 6 who's recently had a child. The last person to work with Bray really was Alexa Bliss. She just had a child. I opened the eyes. That could be Eric Rowan because we've heard stuff about him coming back.
Hey, come with me. I want to show you something. Were you aware of this?
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Are you meaning to tell me you didn't know about this, Paul?
Good Lord.
All right, let me paint you a picture. One of those rental cars belongs to Kevin Owens, and the other one is your boy Tama Tonga's. Now, Paul...
This was not authorized.
I understand.
This was not...
No, I'm speaking now. I understand conflict between the boys.
Damn.
But on my show, we settle it in the ring. Now, next week, we've got the draft. Yeah? A lot of eyeballs. Top brass. Tippy-top brass, you understand? So I will not tolerate this kind of savage behavior.
I don't blame you.
Just tell me you understand.
I understand.
Now make sure the bloodline understands. Because, Paul, if you don't, the repercussions are going to be equally savage. Losing isn't the only thing that has consequences.
God. Hey, Carlito!
Well, they both need control. I don't think control is a word that Tama Tonga understands.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Selena Vega, Joaquin Wilde, Dragon Lee, and WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio, representing the
that's Dragon Lee. Yeah.
Carlito.
Tonight's Friday Night Smackdown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. As we prepare to see Carlito go one-on-one with a long-standing rival, I spoke to Carlito earlier today, Wade, and he told me that he's looking forward
he going up against
to the
Santos?
opportunity to avenge what happened to Dragon Lee.
Still pointing the finger at Santos Escobar, I see.
Bro, Electra.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Electra Lopez, representing
Legado de la Fantasma.
Santos
Escobar.
Well, as Escobar prepares for action, it was earlier today that our very own Kayla Braxton was able to catch up with Legado del Fantasma.
So it seems like the LWO is still pointing the finger at you and Legado del Fantasma for the attack on Dragon Lee that forced Rey Mysterio to choose a new partner.
If we did it, we'd just come out and proudly say we did. Let me make it clear one last time. Legado del Fantasma had absolutely nothing to do with the attack on Dragon Lee. LWO wants to play the blame game. Now I'm gonna prove everyone that I was right all along. Snarky.
Message clear, right?
And listen, I have known Santos Escobar for several years. I've seen him leave countless bodies in a heap.
Listen, no, I don't think Ray's gonna come out tonight. I think we're gonna see the turn of Carlito.
It wasn't him, and it wasn't Legado del Fantasma.
Starting things off by fists flying between Escobar and Carlito. Carlito representing the LWO, looking to avenge the attack on DragonLee, which took place the night before WrestleMania.
Well, he's not going to do it against Santos
I think,
Escobar.
yeah,
I'll tell
because
you this, Carlito and Escobar.
Carlito wanted to be in the match.
Clearly, in fact,
I mean, let's be honest. So why wouldn't he do it?
In the first place was because Rey Mysterio brought in a new member without consulting him. That member being Carlito.
Escobar able to get the boot up in time.
Oh, wow, what a
flexing his
freaking.
Wade, how important is this matchup? I'm sorry,
Oh.
into the cover is Carlito. How important
I would
is
say that
this
was a
matchup
spine
to
buster, but I don't
Carlito?
think it was a
Exactly
true
been
spine
setting the
buster.
world on fire recently.
Not at all. I'll tell you, Carlito in the locker room has looked like a pretty frustrated guy, and I really understand it. You remember Carlito's first run? He won championship after championship. This time around, probably expecting the same thing. He hasn't had a sniff of championship matches, and a large part of the reasoning behind that is the antics of Legado del Fantasma. So this is a big get-right opportunity for Carlito. Get your career back on track.
Carlito wanted to take it high risk. Our official intervening for the moment. Drop kick sends Escobar right here in front of our announce table. Well, let me ask you this, Wade, as a veteran in your own right, if you're Carlito, how do you get back on track?
Oh.
Simply more moves like that. Things going well for Carlito and the LWO. Will it continue? We're about to find out.
Also, for anybody that does not keep up with X and Twitter, whatever you want to call it, the White Rabbit is constantly posted. And then also, we got I don't know, there's so much going on with the Uncle Howdy. I can't wait. I'm hoping this is done great. What happened to the wreck on SmackDown? So Tama Tonga wrecked into Kevin Owens' car. But yeah, so we're done deep diving the Uncle Howdy thing. We're officially back now. There's a lot in that. I will post everything I find for y'all, that way y'all can keep up with it as well. All right, chat. Do y'all think Carlito is gonna be the one that turned here?
And we are witnessing one-on-one action between Carlito
Here we
of
go.
the LWO and
Santos Escobar.
the leader of Legado del Fantasma. Wade, no shortage of bad blood between these two.
Not at all, and you know what? Straight out the blocks, Carlito came in hot. Santos Escobar was under the cosh, but Santos Escobar has the deepest bag of tricks in the locker room.
Oh.
And Carlito is now finding that out firsthand. Just when you think you've got the Emperor of Lucha Libre figured out, you realize you're hunted around in the wrong bag.
Gigantic Enziguri has Carlito rocked on the top turnbuckle. Escobar joining him.
Kenneth, who would turn on Dom? Gosh, with a Hurricane Rana.
Escobar, just a man who can literally do it all in the ring.
Hooks the
One,
leg, shoulders
two,
down, and Carlito stays alive.
two.
This is frustration now on the face of Escobar, and this is where he starts running through the gears and really starts torturing his opponents.
Torturing it is a great way to describe it. Carlito in agony right now. Armbar applied as Zelina Vega does her best to rally the WWE Universe here in Pittsburgh behind Carlito.
I don't know if Carlos and Santos will turn on Dom, but easily do it on Ray.
Big clothesline takes down Escobar. And another. Carlito doing his best to build some steam.
To get himself back to that championship level he's known for.
Big running
Is that knee? Clothesline.
Another clothesline. Carlito saying this one is over. Hooks
One,
the leg.
two.
And Escobar.
Oh, we might see some footage here, man. I'm hoping we see like some footage.
Completely with the wind in his sails, and we're finding out about the durability of the Emperor of Lucha Libre.
Well, you talked about Carlito being frustrated recently, potentially. I don't know the last time I saw Carlito climb to the
look, here
top
comes the
turnbuckle for any reason of his own
Electro.
volition.
Something you see often, I'll tell you, someone else who's frustrated, Zelina Vega, with the antics
Here we go.
of Electro Lopez.
Zelina and Electra have been at one another's
Oh,
throats for
caught
quite
her.
some time, but look at the power of Lopez.
Ah.
La Mandrina.
Swung Zelina Vega like O'Neal Cruz swings a baseball bat here in Pittsburgh. Oh my
Oh,
God!
there we
Escobar
go.
went low. The
Went
official
low. No one's seen it. Into the daggone post.
into the ring post.
Little glimpse into that bag of tricks we mentioned earlier. This is what makes Escobar so good.
Oh.
Phantom driver. Good.
1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Santos Escobar.
Seems as though Carlito and the LWO will have to wait another day to avenge Dragon Lee.
We'll have to wait for another opponent too. It wasn't Santos Escobar.
Well, Escobar delivering the Phantom Driver and a decisive victory over Carlito tonight on Friday Night Smackdown. Big win for all of Legado del Fantasma. I'd like to take this moment to send it up to our luxury boxes where our own Kayla Braxton is standing by with some very special guests.
Thanks, Corey. I'm way up here with Damage Control and former WWE Women's Champion Io Sky. And Io, what made you and Damage Control want to get a special view of this match?
Former Kayla? Are you trying to be disrespectful? Okay, Io, we'll take her title back when she's good and ready.
Well, hopefully.
Tonight, we're just here to watch two people we can't stand tear each other apart. But do I need to remind you and everyone here that Damage Control is still the most dominant force in WWE?
I don't think so.
Kabuki Warriors are still your WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, and that is not going to change.
There it is.
Hold on.
Yeah, it is.
The storm is here in Pittsburgh. Jade Cargill and the EST, Bianca Belair.
Storm is a little too close for comfort for Damage Control.
We better get some security up there ASAP. This thing could pop off at any moment.
All right, chat. Get your final votes in. Get them locked and loaded. Let us know who you think's going to win tonight's main event. Main event time is always very interesting. I swear. Bailey and Tiffany might help the Storm and EST. Not Bailey and Tiffany. Tiffany don't care at the moment. Tiffany is still, I guess, finding out whether she's a heel or a face. But I think she's gonna have some aspect in it more than what we think. I think she might actually be the reason Bailey keeps the title. Alright, we should be getting back to the main event. I'm hoping we get to see Bailey's title entrance. They may have cut it.
Another Friday Night Smackdown on Fox, another sold-out arena tonight. The PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, PA. 14,994 members of the WWE Universe showed up and showed out. And bad news, it is almost main event time. But thank you, Pittsburgh. You brought it. I'm going to take you for Manny's after this, and I'll show you what being a Pittsburgh is all about.
Sounds like a great idea to me, Corey. I'm in.
Well, earlier tonight, we had a matchup to decide who would be the #1 contender for the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes' newly won WWE Championship.
There's a thumb to the eye from AJ Styles, followed by this, a phenomenal forearm.
Wow, there we go.
Star down for the count, guaranteeing AJ an opportunity at Cody Rhodes' WWE Championship. And speaking of Cody Rhodes, he sent us this message from the UK tour.
Phenomenal.
UK tour, okay, that's what he's at.
What is the task? Run up the score, leave no doubt, right? Formerly, the task was win the big belt in the big place. We've done that. Now it's a whole new frontier for us. It's undiscovered country. There's this old expression in the wrestling game, the title can make the man, or the man makes the title. What will it be for me? I'm in London tonight, 16,410 people at the O2. Belfast tomorrow night. I'm keeping my promise on bringing the WWE Championship all around the world, to every corner of the earth. It's the only way I know how to do it. Back home, AJ Styles has emerged as the #1 contender for the Undisputed Championship. Two Georgia boys duking it out in the heart of France. For the first time ever at that, AJ Styles has an unprecedented reputation in the wrestling game. He is the modern excellence of execution. AJ Styles rarely misses. Well, I don't miss either. Lyon, France, Backlash. I look forward to it.
Well, Backlash is 2 weeks from tomorrow, but next week, right here on Friday Night Smackdown.
Good, we'll get to see old Cold
For
Stew.
the first time ever, one-on-one in Lyon, France. The WWE Championship will be on the line as Cody defends against AJ Styles.
That's a good little promo from Cody. from the O2 Arena.
Oh, and I cannot wait for this because starting next week, right here on SmackDown, it is night one of the two-night extravaganza that is the 2024 WWE Draft. Everything changes. It begins next week right here on SmackDown. That's night one. Night two will be the following Raw. 3 days later.
That's right. Speaking of changing everything, celebrate the most
Good.
superstar
Cannot
in
wait.
WWE
Cannot wait.
history
Truly
with
cannot
the
wait.
CM Punk action figure, recreating his shocking return at Survivor Series 2023. Pre-order yours now through this Monday and make your collection elite at MattelCreations.com. It is main event time. The challenger Naomi
We'll go.
already in the ring.
Role model.
Bailey eagerly anticipating tonight's matchup.
Rolling my dollar.
Offering the opportunity to Naomi, who had to defeat Tiffany Stratton in one-on-one competition to earn this opportunity. Will Bailey still be WWE Women's Champion?
Yeah, of course she will.
In Cincinnati, Ohio next week. That remains to be seen. But Bailey is fired up. The WWE Universe tonight in Pittsburgh, fired up to
Oh,
witness
they are
the
on
first
key.
defense of this new reign for the role model.
Yeah, these two are really, really good friends, and sometimes that does not go well for superstars. It's easy to fight someone you can't stand, you can't tolerate. Talking to people who can't tolerate one another, there's 6 women who certainly have no love lost between them. But the ladies in the ring, they've got to drop the nice girl act.
Here we go.
Throw hell for leather.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Still like how they do that, the challenger stuff. They started that at WrestleMania, they kept
And
it.
her opponent from San Jose, California, she is the WWE Women's Champion, Bayley.
We're moments away from Bayley's first defense of her
Here we
WWE
go.
Women's Championship. She captured at WrestleMania, defeating Io Sky of Damage Control.
Bailey is that woman in the locker room, has often been seen as the mother hen to the group.
Tonight's main event is sponsored by eBay Motors.
Oh, eBay. If Cody gets drafted to SmackDown, does he keep the belt on Raw or SmackDown? He keeps the one for SmackDown. He keeps the one he currently beat Roman for. Damian Priest has the one on Raw. If they switch sides,
Both have certainly evolved as
both, I
competitors.
think the
As
titles
human
will go
beings,
with
shoulders
them.
down. Naomi looking to steal one early. And Bayley told me earlier she's got a great deal of respect for Naomi because Naomi was one of the girls who helped teach her the etiquette upon transitioning from NXT to Raw and SmackDown. Naomi really looked out for Bayley, and Bayley's never forgotten that. Shoulders down.
Yeah, well, you need to throw that to one side immediately. Forget all that. Remember, that person in the ring is trying to take your championship away from you. This is a dog-eat-dog world, and the faster you accept that...
these two know each other so well. One,
If you're
oh, went for a high leg kick. Yes, deep on drag. Give her another one.
Well, it's never easy
There
when
you
you're
go, try to
taking on someone
extend
as
the
good as
elbow.
Bayley. Here's what Naomi has to be hoping in part. Bayley effectively had to climb Mount Everest to win that championship. Take on the entirety of Damage Control, former friends, former mentees.
Go, Bayley.
Go to WrestleMania, win the big one. you almost get something of a hangover after winning that. Like the big victory has now happened.
Big shoulder tackle, nice.
In your first defense, it's going to be a really short reign.
Well, conversely, if you're Bayley, how do you avoid a WrestleMania hangover defending your championship for the first time?
You've got to remember what took you to the dance and what made you win the big one in the first place. You are
Quick roll up, one.
You are 2 weeks removed from being game ready. Perhaps the greatest moment, the greatest performance of your career.
One.
And you've got to hope that Naomi simply is not up to speed to compete at that level.
Jackknife pin by Naomi. Bayley able to force the challenger off. Now reverse, shoulders down for
One,
Naomi.
two. Really just back and forth pins.
Double
crossbody, nice.
The worst of that exchange.
And I'll tell you this, I think
Bayley did. Bayley got the absolute worst of that.
Forget all hold for hold, just punch the champ square in the mouth. Shocker, get the first one in.
Both winning with the same idea. Cross bodies likely driving the wind out of one another. Drop kick by Naomi.
Whoop. Oh,
Unique
good bulldog.
Taking the champion down, cover.
1, 2.
Bayley escapes out the back door.
I'll tell you this about Naomi. I went through Florida Championship Wrestling with her back in 2009. It's been incredible to see her grow.
Oh, rear view.
Rear view. 1, 2. And rear view knocked Bayley down quick.
The spotlight, which is what she's doing now. Can she win the gold?
I mean, she doing a lot better than what I thought she was going to. I don't truly did not expect it to be that that back and forth though. And what I mean, like, I didn't expect her to that back and forth pin stuff. I mean, I understand it. But I mean, it's just, to me, I don't enjoy that. But I mean, it's a start. Of course, we also learned that Seth Rollins had went through all this WrestleMania week stuff and competing and had a torn meniscus. He tore his meniscus, from what I understand, on night 1. And it's just wild. So, hats off to Seth for everything he's done. Ladies and gentlemen,
the WWE
back in live action.
Championship is on the line as champion Bayley defends against challenger Naomi.
Ow.
Naomi connecting with a jawbreaker has the champion rocked in the corner.
And Bayley is not hard this whole match.
We mentioned earlier after WrestleMania, because it really has been the challenger who has had the upper hand for the majority of this matchup.
Naomi driving the champion again, face first into the turnbuckle.
Really surprised how much
the match
Naomi has been in control.
Now, perched on the top turnbuckle.
God, 1, 2.
As we saw at WrestleMania, Bayley knows all about swimming in those deep waters.
Crossbody right on the money from Naomi. But the resilience of the champion on display.
You do feel
very
like Naomi
different.
has
here
to
we
pull out
go.
something very
Are
special
these?
tonight
Nope,
to
not
dethrone
yet.
Bayley.
You see Bayley's former running mates in the near side of your screen, Damage Control, and of course Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair in the other box.
Is that
The
running
two-women
Bulldog?
routine
Nope.
with Naomi to earn a victory at
Oh.
WrestleMania over Damage Control.
Damage Control hoping both women lose this one, Corey.
Belly to back suplex by Bayley, looking for the cover, hooks both legs,
One,
stacks Naomi.
2.
And
Barely
Naomi
kicked out.
keeps her championship dreams alive. What a night it has been thus far. We've got a new #1 contender for the undisputed WWE Championship in AJ Styles. We've got new #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships in the Street Profits. Can Bayley successfully defend her WWE Women's Championship? Perched now on the top. Here comes the champion.
Oh, God. Went for the elbow and
What they say is
gosh,
not
the
a real
knees.
championship reign until you have successfully defended that title at least once.
Well, it's obvious Naomi has done her homework. These two
Come on,
certainly
Bayley.
no strangers to one another. Friends more often than not. It backfired on the champion Bayley in that instance. High kick by Naomi. Face buster. That
Oh,
could
what a
do it.
face buster.
Naomi scrambling for the cover.
1, 2.
Naomi giving it everything she's got, but thus far simply not enough.
I wouldn't think they would. The heck, I've been wrong.
There's a look at the WWE Women's Championship and another look at the tremendous athleticism possessed by the challenger Naomi.
Just freak ability when it comes to Naomi. Often overlooked. Often people forget just how good this woman is in ring.
Oh, gosh.
Just enough time to recover from Bayley, who has perhaps hurt that knee in the process.
Bayley with a history of knee injuries. Can't
Yep.
afford to suffer one right now, not by any means, but the champion looking to fight through.
Oh, there was the knee.
Jumping knee drops the challenger. This could very well be Naomi's final opportunity. Who knows what Raw and SmackDown will both look like after the draft next week, Wade?
Well,
Bayley going for that big Macho Man style elbow.
Whatever it takes.
Boom.
Bayley nails it. Into the
1,
cover, deep
2.
in the leg. And the champion still can't finish the job.
Both women hurting bad now. The superb connection on that top rope elbow. Just about enough left in the tank of the challenger, but for how much longer?
Bayley fighting through the pain. Not even considering relinquishing her championship yet. Could end it here. Looking for the rose plant. Naomi again able to thwart the attempt.
No rose plant for you at the moment,
If
baby.
you want the gold tonight, you have to hurt your friend badly.
Unbelievable athleticism. Shoulders down.
1, 2.
And Naomi seamlessly transitioning into a submission. Bayley still several inches away from the bottom rope. The champion desperate.
Bayley's legs simply not long enough to get out of there by a rope break.
Oh, good Lord. That was a very nice spin, but it did not work.
Her own momentum.
Both women with the same idea there, clocking one another to the jaw.
Come on, you want this? You want this?
Oh, yeah.
We got a good old
Here we go.
showdown.
Oh, good Lord.
Women dropping bombs mid-ring.
Ow.
Gonna be best buddies after this.
This is about more than friendship. This is about legacy. This is about history. This is about the WWE Women's Championship.
Well, the gloves are truly off now, and it is Naomi who's
What a
getting
head
the better
kick.
of it.
What a knee.
Knee sends the champion crashing out of the ring. Champion's advantage dictates that Naomi has got to get Bayley back
Gosh.
inside. Title only changes hands by pinfall or submission.
It is now Naomi who's completely setting the pace in this one, although both
Where are we at on
women
this count? Now, that
laid
count
out
2?
ringside. Referees count climbing
3.
rapidly.
4.
Anyone's matchup at this point.
5.
WWE Women's Championship hanging in the balance. Bayley
Oh,
belly under the
gosh.
There's a nasty landing.
They didn't move nothing. That was straight on the...
Naomi.
Well, Naomi in danger of being counted out. Tiffany Stratton.
I figured Tiffany would have some aspect.
Last week to earn this opportunity. Playing spoiler.
Well, Tiffany Stratton believed last week she should have been handed that opportunity, and obviously did not take losing well.
Well, the center of the universe reminding Naomi and Bayley.
Well, toodles for that championship defense.
Get over here.
Stratton throwing both Bayley and Naomi back inside of the ring. This is going to force a no contest decision on the title matchup, which is unfortunate for Naomi.
She's still getting cheers. Like, she's not heavy booed.
This is a rookie who believes she is owed everything by the world. And if it won't give it to her, she's going to take it.
Oh, oh, wow, beautiful.
Moonsault ever, times 2. It is indeed Tiffy time.
Yep.
The EST and Jade Cargill not happy with tonight's proceedings. I assure you this will not sit well with Naomi or Bayley.
Hey, that could be a triple threat at Backlash easily.
Arrives Tiffany Stratton. Before we get this, I could watch this on a loop. The prettiest moonsault ever. It's a lot more painful than it looks, however.
Well, the center of the universe has arrived tonight to play spoiler in the WWE Women's Championship match. We'll see you next week. It's draft day on Friday Night SmackDown.
Hey, that's most definitely how you do it. That's how you end it. With a potential for a triple threat match at Backlash with Tiffany, Naomi, and Bayley. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, that is the end of SmackDown. We're going to give everybody just a few moments. If you got any questions for us, we'll give you the floor just to ask. But of course, SmackDown was actually pretty good. The card wasn't as strong as what a lot of people thought, but I think it done extremely well for the most part, being a smaller card for, like I said, for SmackDown itself. I mean, they did great fillers with the Bloodline. That was impressive. Then we had, of course, Tiffany at the end. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, we do appreciate everyone who comes and hangs out with us during our SmackDown, Raw, and NXT watch-alongs. We also do have premium live events. We do them as well. So our next one will be Backlash. Where do you see Tiffany going during the draft? I see Tiffany going to Raw. I think that's where she's going to make a lot of dominance. Also, if you look at it on a personal aspect for Tiffany, she's made it very clear in like podcasts and other videos and on the bump that her and Ludwig Kaiser are officially like dating or something like that. So they don't like to really split them up. That's why you see Samantha Irving and Ricochet. You see Jimmy and Naomi. So she'll probably go to Raw. I think she'll do good over there. She'll do extremely well over there on Raw. Also, Kenneth, our wrestling draft videos are out. We posted those over the past 2 days. We broke it down because it was a extremely long video. So you do have one part and part 2. One will have a photo of Stephanie, and then one will have a photo of Triple H. And those are our predictions for the draft all the way through till the end. Does anyone have any other questions related to the draft or wrestling in general at the moment? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate, like I said, for everyone that has came tonight and hung out with us. We will be back live for our wrestling community Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See what we have in store for prior to the draft. And then we'll be back live for NXT and sports fans as well. If you're out there, Thursday we will be doing a version of the draft with that. Looking forward to that, and then also have SmackDown Friday. So until then, wrestling fans community, we thank you. Kraken is over.